The Americans said they wouldn't be there if they weren't optimistic. They said these talks are not open-ended, but that as long as they are there, they do remain positive that something good can actually come out of this. But as you mentioned, we have passed that midnight deadline. We are expecting perhaps even an announcement on Tuesday. We got different signals from the different officials there in Vienna, but it would mark the 18th day on Tuesday of these talks. We know that the high-level officials are there. The U.S. Says it wants to have some sort of deal. The Obama administration has put a lot of capital and effort in this deal, of course, sending the U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry. We do know that there are obstacles, including this latest obstacle about removing sanctions and arms embargo on Iran that we understand the Iranians over the last 2 weeks have begun pushing for. This was not in previous discussions in Lausanne, for example. The Obama administration, John Kerry, and indeed the president himself will have a tough sell here in Washington on Capitol Hill. A lot of lawmakers threatening to block efforts here, and if issues like the arms embargo are included, the lifting of arms, that'll likely cause a bigger delay here in Washington. We've already heard from some lawmakers and indeed members of the U.S. military accusing Iran of supporting various terror groups in the Middle East, in Gaza, in Lebanon, in Yemen, in Syria, and that, of course, is something that will be echoed should John Kerry return to Washington with an agreement that needs congressional approval.